So yesterday there was three games: Orlando versus Pistons game five, Cavs Raptors game five, and Lakers Rockets game five. And I got every game incorrect. I chose the Magic, I chose the Raptors, and I chose the Lakers. All three lost. So awesome on my end. And the Magic Pistons game was awesome. Cade and Paolo were going band for band. Both had 45 points. Pistons ended up winning. Cavs Raptors. Cavs put away. The Cavs got ahead in the fourth quarter and didn't let the lead go as the Raptors were leading all three quarters until the fourth quarter. Lakers Rockets. Yeah, the Rockets just outplayed the Lakers. Lakers keep turning over the ball. The Lakers are averaging 19 turnovers this series, so they just need to do something to protect that ball better. Austin Reeves returned. He had an alright game. Didn't. And Marcus Smart had a terrible game. He had like 11 points and 7 turnovers, or 6 turnovers, or something like that. And so they go to Houston for game 6, and Houston would try to tie up the series. Set it to 7 on the hopes of a 3-0 comeback. So I don't know what to think, how this would affect LeBron's legacy. You know, he is 41 years old, but people have been using that not as an excuse for his stellar play this year. So it's kind of a weird limbo where you're like, can you really blame him? He's old, but if he plays good, you say, oh my gosh, he's 41 years old, you know? That's like the dilemma you're in. And he's already talking about, like, he's talking very candidly recently. So that's like giving a sign he might retire, but I hope he doesn't retire on a blown 3-0 lead if that actually happens. So, like, if they blow a 3-0 lead, how does this affect LeBron's legacy? I don't really think it affects it at all, but people will have their opinions, obviously, because it's LeBron. Everything he does is scrutinized or under a microscope. But yesterday's 3 games, something pissed me off about that. You have 2 games happening at the same time. 2 are on complete different services. So you have to go to Amazon Prime to watch the Cavs Raptors game, the Magic Pistons game, and then you go to YouTube TV to go watch the Cavs Raptors game. You know, so you have to put one game on your TV, one game on your laptop, and so it just makes it a very hard viewing experience. You know, you can't really focus on the TV, on the laptop, on the TV, on the laptop. You know, if it was both on YouTube TV, you could at least split screen the games, then it's a little better the focus. But having to look at your laptop, look at the TV, look at the laptop, look at the TV every now and then, it's hard to focus on one singular game. And that's what I really found annoying. I'm like, man, you know, I just want to watch both games at once and not just up, down, up, down, up, down, you know? It's just like, man, and also I might sound like a boomer, but NBA games should not be on streaming services, playoff games especially. You know, I know Amazon Prime is a very popular site. Probably a majority of Americans have Amazon Prime, but like, come on, you know, just put it on regular TV so I can split screen it. I think Friday's games, were all on Amazon Prime, so you know, you get split screen on Amazon Prime Video, so that's nice. But like, come on, it's not as good as split screening on YouTube TV. And God, I'm gonna be on a roll if I keep talking about this shit. Today's games: New York, Atlanta, Game 5, and Game 6, right? Game 6. Yeah, there's 3 Game 6s today. New York versus Atlanta, Celtics versus Sixers, and Timberwolves versus Nuggets. Sixers dis- defeated the Celtics last game off the back of Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey. That duo was really good. They combined for I think 58 points, and if they keep that up, I don't see a reason why they can't tie up the series. You know, and send it to 7. You know, if we see 2-3-1 comebacks and a 3-0 comeback in the first round, that'd be pretty funny. And yeah, I actually would like to see that happen, but I don't think it will. I think the Celtics will take the game tonight. I don't think they'll play as poorly as they did last game. I think Jaylen Brown will play a lot better. Jason Tatum will continue to doing his thing. Derek White needs to break the slump he's in. The next game, New York versus Atlanta. I think the series is done. I think New York will win handedly. You know, the past 2 games they've been playing very well. Jalen Brunson, Karl-Anthony Towns have been playing stellar. CJ McCollum has slowed down from his first 2 games, so I don't see a reason the Knicks can't win this game. The last game, the Timberwolves versus Nuggets. I think this game is going to go. This series is going to 7. Unfortunately, Timberwolves shot out to a 3-1 lead, but then unfortunately, Anthony Edwards and Dante DiVincenzo go down with injuries. Anthony Edwards goes down with a hyperextension, and then Dante DiVincenzo tears his right Achilles. So it's just really unfortunate that they're not healthy after going up 3-1, and the Nuggets are going to pounce on this opportunity of them not being healthy to come back, which it showed last game. But if Ayo Dosunmu plays like he did Game 4, watch out, Nuggets. But I see the Nuggets winning this game and tying the series and extended to Game 7. Unfortunately, not unfortunately, I don't have a dog in this fight. It would be cool to see an upset happen in the first round. It's whatever though. Injuries happen. It sucks. It's a part of the game. You can't really stop injuries from happening. A champion always has to go get lucky with facing teams that are injured. You could go back to the last 10 finals and find someone getting injured that helped them win the championship. Last year obviously Halliburton, and then it's just like, wow. A lot of the finals are based off luck and skill. Luck of the other teams getting injured and the skill of your team. And then also, I want to talk about, all right, I want to talk about this. So a couple of days ago, on April 28th, it was announced that the NCAA tournament's moving to 76 games. How stupid is that? How stupid is to college basketball? I know everything's for freaking money. No one wanted this change. It was perfect the way it was. The 68-team field and 64 teams in the bracket, that was perfect. No one wanted this move. I don't want to see more playing games. I don't want to see 500 teams getting into the tournament. I want to see below 500 teams getting into the tournament. I don't. Keep the tournament the way it was. Why change something that was so beautiful and so good? Why? Yeah, the obvious answer is money. It's all money. Money, money, money. Money controls everything in this goddamn country. But the tournament was good. Why? There's no reason for it to go 76 games. Why do the heads of college sports hate college sports? The next thing you will see is the college football playoff expanding to 24. Yeah, bullshit. The primary driver of this movie has been money. Shut the it's money. There's no other reason other than money. Who cares about at-large bids for power conferences? It's all about the money. So this is just a lie. Everyone could see right through this. It's all for money. Okay, what's now known as the first four, 8 teams playing 4 games a day in Ohio, would expand to 12 games played by 24 teams at 2 sites. Terrible! Terrible! Awful! Bad! I don't like this move at all. It's killing a game I love. It's killing a tournament that is so entertaining. All for money. And they could say it's not for money, but it's for money. It's same reason why they're trying to expand the college football tournament. Same reason. Same reason why NBA games are on streaming services. The same reason NFL games are moving to streaming services. The same reason why the product has gotten so bad in every professional sport. Money. It's terrible. It's awful. It's awful. Bad, 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 bad. Bad, bad, bad. I just can't believe this. It's the primary driver is for profit. It's for money. I don't want to hear anything other than that. It's for money. It's bullshit. But this is the world we live in now. Have a good day. I'm gonna get a drink. Like and subscribe.